What is up, everyone, and welcome back to some more WWE 2K25 MyRise. Now, in the last episode, if you haven't seen it, go back, watch it. I'd highly recommend it. And there's spoiler alerts ahead, so if you haven't seen it and you want to go see it now. Pause this video, though, before you do. Give it a little like, and then go back and watch the other one, and give that one a like, too. Yeah, we were the first overall draft pick, but then we were attacked. So let's see what our new GM, Adam Pierce, has to say about it.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Does Adam Pierce know something that we don't?
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
You've got me a little suspicious now, sir.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Alright, let's see what happens then. So a local talent. Oh, hang on, we've got CM Punk and Troy Simpkin. Now, I was told to speak to Troy if I wanted to do live events. None of these have anything connected to them, so I'm just going to go for Troy here. Oh, I did... hang on.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
I did try and alter the Titantron video so that everything was a little higher so it wouldn't sloop, but you can't see it on the actual entrance when you go and create an entrance because it's a completely different Titantron, so I'm still not sure if it's right or not, but we're just going to roll with it for now. So that attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
No. Live events are absolutely insane. Like, and if you're watching this, you probably watch WWE content on Netflix now, but I know it's not necessarily a live event, but the crowds when WWE is anywhere but the US, my God. France, when they were actually making the arena bounce, that was unbelievable. Belgium, you couldn't even hear half the entrances like music because the crowd were just singing so loud. All the chants they have when they've come to England as well. Oh my, the Money in the Bank, the stand up if you hate Roman had absolutely no idea what to do. The live events, you just get so much humor out of it. I've been to the live event that comes to the UK in November for probably the past 5 or 6 years now, and every time it's been great. Like last year it was the first time I'd ever been to a steel cage match, like a live event. It was absolutely insane. Like, live events now are becoming sort of, not better than, but they're becoming something that people want to go and see. So I'm not with my guy here. I am very on board for going to live events.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
That's more like it, baby.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Alrighty.
Can't.
We cannot wait. So I think we can talk to CM Punk now. Yeah. Yeah, so none of these had any little things next to them, so we haven't missed anything.
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I don't think it is. I actually think it is the start of something bigger. I know obviously the whole thing's mutiny, but the Tron and then being attacked, but then he managed to get in through security. I don't know. I don't know. It does seem a little bit suspicious.
Agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
So I wonder if we'd have got someone different if we didn't choose the former workplace thing, you know, being the major star at a different promotion, because obviously Punk left and came back. So maybe I'd have got someone different if I'd have chose Raw, SmackDown, or the MMA thing. Let me know if you guys have chose any of the other options. Let me know what happens with those. But I'll probably be playing it through anyway, because I'm sure I've got other things to unlock that I haven't unlocked in this playthrough. So let's go to the match then. Tune in next week when the first overall draft pick, Mozza Nation, makes a WWE debut on Raw.
Here's a person with a lot of spirit and some skill.
Oh, so this will be the local talent then. All right, okay. Adrian Book Boxers.
Making his way to the ring.
All right.
From Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds.
All right.
Adrian.
Let's skip that then. Let's see if the Titantron's working for me now. See if
after
it's high
rumors in an eventful draft, this
oh,
man
is it?
is ready
This
to
bit
make his
is not on for.
WWE debut.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 200.
I mean, it's better. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I hope that doesn't annoy you guys too much. That's how it's going to stay for a bit. I mean, we're not really going to be watching most of the entrances anyway, because I can't have the bloody music on. So this guy looks like a striker as well. So we're going to see how we get on with strikers. Let's drive then.
And put the events of last week's draft behind him.
Okay. I'm going to go for a cheap shot, definitely. Ooh! Oh, and I busted him open. What? Oh!
Should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial road.
I tried to go for another chain grapple, but just too slow on that one. How are you busted open already? I hate you with one shot. He's so tall as well. Why is everyone? I think even the ref's taller than me. I have actually gone for my real height, so that might be why I'm a lot shorter than other wrestlers. Because obviously we saw in the cutscene that even CM Punk towered over me, and he's not exactly the tallest of wrestlers. Oh, damn! All right, Adrian Buck's got a little point to prove here. Let's not ensure that it lasts too much longer. Let's go for a little pin here.
Straight into the pin. Slips the shoulder up. Still early goings here for these men.
See if we can hit that. Oh, that elbow. I do like this move. I wish I got a little bit of blood on the elbow pad from that. That'd look pretty cool.
Into a high impact backdrop suplex.
And we are not done there. Ooh. And a third.
Third time be the charm.
Nice.
Good night. Hopefully the tank hasn't run dry after that, because it took a lot of strength.
And then I think I've gone for the better end again. But we're going to recover just a little bit of stamina while he's... Oh, no, we're not. No. Oh, and a nice elbow.
He's looking to make a moment here.
Oof. Unlucky, buddy.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Inverted DDT.
He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, you can see the
And
physical.
a nice
depth of this
elbow
match.
again.
Adrian looking helpless.
All right, so what I'm going to quickly do then, guys, is show you some of the moves. So I did get greedy and I did go for all finishes. I didn't give myself a super finish. I'm sorry, but so we've got quite a few signatures and finishes to go through here. Yeah, most of them I really liked. I did go for a heat-seeking DDT as a super, and maybe you'll see that soon. I did go for a running one, one that's sort of from the ground and I could just lift him up into it, and a top rope one, and just a normal. You saw the butterfly lung blower. So for this one, I'm gonna go for some different moves so you guys can hopefully get to see most of the signatures and stuff. So this one hopefully is going to be the top rope brainbuster, but I think he's reversed me. Yes, he has.
Has him in the corner,
Damn.
thinking of the next move.
Have we just put him back in? Yeah, nice.
Well, they know each other.
See if we can get this. I think there's a second reversal, so I'm not safe yet.
You want to
I think we've hit it.
This is certainly a great option.
Oh, nice.
Buster.
And then we're just going to go for this one. You haven't seen this one either yet.
Oh, tremendous amount
I mean,
of strength.
they're all similar.
Good Buster. Outlook is bad for Buck. 2 count.
And Buck has been put away.
Here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again. It's a sound attacker from the draft. Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this. And this time, they're not getting away. The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT? Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
What the hell? What's Tony D'Angelo's problem with us? Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the Titantron as well it said Lardon. So I think this is a guy that's been tweeting about stuff. But what's Tony D'Angelo's problem with us? Is he going to lead the mutiny? Don't know.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Yeah, why did you target me?
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? I'm not bothered about how we mess with the Tron. I'm more bothered
Who
about them.
is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
That is kind of the vibe I get from Tony D's character. That it's a sort of because even it's the family and stuff. That it's sort of like the mafia sort of thing. But I remember what I said. Talent safety is a top priority in WWE. So I apologise that we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. But you will get your hands on him in a match. Then management will deal with him accordingly, and this will all be over. Will it though? Because there's more. There's them, whoever them are. But when I said who's them, he said Lardon. But I think it's maybe Italian or something for summer. But I don't know. Didn't get any attribute points, so we've got CM Punk again. Now he was actually right. It is the start of something bigger.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think so too.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Yeah, but I don't know. Tony D'Angelo's kind of the outlaw now, so maybe the outlaw's been outlawed, you know? Maybe. I don't know. It's official. Next week on Raw, Monster Nation will have his chance at revenge against Tony D'Angelo. Revenge will be had. I have so many theories about this Lardon account. Me too. This is getting interesting with the little popcorn emoji. It's interesting for you guys because you're not the brunt of some attacks. You know what I mean? Making the #1 draft pick look like a chump. Oh, we're straight into it against Tony D. All right.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
I mean, we don't need to see this for me. If you guys are not bothered about entrances as well, let me know because I will turn them off. But obviously, we do get to see some other people's entrances. So let's see Tony D's now. Is he dressed in his Lardon stuff or is he? No, he's back to Tony D'Angelo stuff. All right, so let's see. Let's see what this is all about then. I'd like to get into some more chain grappling again. If I can.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole.
Attack.
I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control.
Oh, no, he's beat me to it. And he chose drive, all right.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, I never get the chance for the second. They never want to. Then I don't think. Oh no, Chosen did initiate, but usually they don't bother initiating. And I assume as soon as that's gone from the bottom left, that's chain grappling opportunity gone. I'm glad it's not forced, but I wish it was a little easier to get into. I might change some of the settings so that the AI are more willing to go for it. You know, not that they always want to, but they're more willing to go for it too because they seem to want to open the match out with strikes more than anything. But then again. Oh, Tony D'Angelo is more of a striker than a technician, so maybe he would want to open a match against a technician with a strike. I don't know. We're going for this a little bit early.
You have to wonder what plans he has for his opponent here. This is not going to be good. Kick to the midsection. Lifted him up. No, not this way.
We've gone full KO on him.
There is nothing but malicious intent when you deal damage.
This is awesome chance ringing through. Alrighty. Should we see if we can damage the barricade a little bit? We didn't get it that time. Yeah, so I have put the ramp camera on, but we're not seeing it. Ooh, nice elbow there. Hit my finishing move. Buddy, which one? I think this time we're going to go for the top rope lung blower. We'll try that one. We'll get back in the ring. Wait for Tony. I tried to whip him back in, but he just didn't want to go, so we'll do our own thing. Ooh, a nice X-plex.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack. Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Yeah, he's not doing so well here. Now he's not attacking me from behind, you know. Oof, nice backbreaker there. This is not somewhere where I'd usually go, and that's probably why. Oh, God. Oof. And I missed that reversal point there. Missed that one. Come on. I think the more we upgrade the reversal things, the easier that's going to get.
This could be it. We could see a tap out any second now.
Going to take a lot of fortitude to get out of this.
There we go. We're out.
Nice escape.
Oh, and a rolling forearm. Oh, and an elbow there. We're going to go for a different signature here. I'm going to go for this one. Oh. Is that rope break? No. I'm kind of glad that I didn't get that because I need to hit my finishing move. I completely forgot about that. Right, let's go for the finisher then. Nice. Oh no, we didn't get it. Oh no, we did. Oh, nice. I completely forgot that was the sort of the starting for it, you know. I don't know if he's got resiliency or not. No, he does not. We defeated him. There we go.
Draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO about this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
You have no idea how much I loved that. Oh my god, that is something that actually needs to happen in WWE, because NXT is just treated as sort of like the first stepping stone before Raw and SmackDown, and then they get into Raw and SmackDown and they're never used. Where's Ilya Dragunov gone? But yeah, in NXT, absolutely crushing it. You know, Carmelo Hayes, another one. I think he's won one match. Oh no, he was in that stupid feud with Andrade for a while, but again, done nothing. Was the NXT champion. Like, I wish NXT was treated more like a third brand than a stepping stone brand. You know, I want it to be to showcase other people, young people, hungry talent, you know. But I also want it to be able to compete. Like, Obafemi, I would love to see him versus Gunther at maybe a Survivor Series, just, you know, brand for brand. But it's treated more like Obafemi would definitely lose that because it's just NXT, you know. So this, I wish I was part of the mutiny rather than on the receiving end of it. But let's move forward.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
All right, so we got...
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
All right, so yeah, so we cannot trust anyone involved in NXT or previously from NXT. That is a lot of guys, you know. I don't know what to believe because I don't know if Triple H is behind this. I know he's been great to us, but you know, he is a big factor of NXT along with Shawn Michaels. So is he part of that? I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Well, yeah, so, obviously I'm not going to pick MMA, but if I was an MMA person, I might have picked that. I chose rival promotion for where I was from. Now, I don't know whether to go for the Indies or a rival promotion here. Decisions, because obviously, whichever one we pick will be very different. Now, I feel like someone from the Indies is going to want to get into WWE at all costs, you know, that... I'm not saying they're in the Indies to get to WWE, but you know what, that's like... It's like the end game for everyone that's in wrestling. I know AEW is a big thing, and you know people want to go to TNA as well because that's not up and coming, but that's becoming up and coming again. It was great, like early 2000s, and then it took a huge dip. And now it's getting back to that point where it's talked about again a lot. But I feel like people in the Indies would want to come to WWE. Rival promotions, maybe less so. Maybe you know some of them are happy at their promotion. So I'm going to go the Indies.
They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Yeah, good point. Good point. So we used to date, or we grew up together. I think we'll struggle to find anyone from the UK, but that would be a tight bond, you know, because we've come overseas together. You know, like Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. But then again, they're going to be in NXT, aren't they? So, yeah, I'm going to go with we grew up together.
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
NXT Mutiny. No more hiding in the shadows or playing third wheel. NXT Mutiny is here. Bailey. You wanted a new era? Well, now you have it. And tonight was just the beginning. We have numbers, including top stars from the so-called main roster. Yeah, from the main roster. We are the main roster now. I stand with NXT Mutiny from Bron Breakker, Finn Balor. So do I. And I know the Archer of Infamy, the Archer of Infamy and JD McDonough do too. Right, so we've lost some of the Judgment Day. NXT Mutiny for life. Io Sky there. We know Kevin Owens is there. NXT has been the lifeblood of this company. Agreed. Only to be pillaged every year in the draft. Yeah. And then its stars watered down for the mass. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe they've actually put that in. But this mutiny changes everything. We will not stop until we're the only brand that's left standing in WWE. Becky Lynch. First of all, I am an NXT alumni who does not support this mutiny. But Triple H, you got to say or do something about this. Are you not from it? Are you really not involved, Becky Lynch? Or is that just what you're going to say? This tweet, I couldn't agree more with Kevin Owens. Blair Davenport, Deadline winner. I'm sure it's called Deadline, or whatever it's called. Won. Now, Iron Survivor, that's it. The Iron Survivor was drafted to Raw, then released. I don't think she had a match. Well, what was the point? You should have just left her there in NXT if that's what you're going to do. So, you're about to leave this hub. Are you ready to continue the story? No. Oh, here we go, right. JC Jane. As one of the intergender NXT Unity Tag Team Champions with Lexis King. We are innovators, creators of change. Tonight, we change WWE forever. JC Jane, I'm a huge fan of as well, and Lexis King. Lardon. We were right in front of you this entire time, hiding in plain sight. You just needed to change your perspective. From a different angle, Lardon is Orlando. Oh, okay, so it's a synonym of that. Not synonym, anagram, there you go. But this movement started. Now NXT Mutiny will finish it. I kind of want NXT Mutiny to win it. I was sick of being waited for a call-up. Thanks to Bailey and KO, all of NXT just got a call-up. They did, Jesus. I've seen this type of thing before when I was a victim of a Nexus attack years ago. It's dangerous and I fear for what's to come. Real Kevin Nash. Oh boy. We're going to have a lot of cover on the podcast this week. So this is a bit like, you know, the whole NWO wars and then the Nexus invasion. Yeah, I get that too. But this seems like bigger, you know? I've been working behind the scenes at NXT for years now. I supported many of these superstars along the way, but I do not support this NXT mutiny. I know Triple H will handle this sooner rather than later. Dunno, Sean. When you're involved now, buddy, I don't know. I might not have been drafted, but I was picked first overall to kickstart the NXT mutiny. Make no mistake, this is my new family. Yeah, everyone's part of the family now. Is that all of them? Yeah, any DMs? No. Okay. Didn't get any attribute points from that? No. Alright, we are going to leave it here for this episode, guys, and continue the story in the next one. I honestly don't know what to believe or who's with it, but I have a feeling the next one we're going to be bringing someone that we know. And this might be the female. I'm not sure, but that's the vibe I'm getting from this. And that, you know, this whole intergender things, we're going to be in this whole intergender thing as that. So, I really hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. If you are enjoying this mutiny in MyRise as much as I am, I'm absolutely baffled. This story is actually really good. I was not a fan of the bloody Trey one in red. That was just garbage. But this is absolutely insane, and I really wish this would happen in real life. So, if you're excited about this, guys, please let me know, and I will see you all in the next video.